Alright guys, welcome back to another Monster Hunter Wilds build guide video. And what I have for you guys, oh my gosh, I think for all you support healers out there, this is the build for you guys. And I love playing co-op, and if you're playing with your friends and you just want to do healing and be more of the support role, then this is the build for you. You've come to the right place. And it took me several hours testing, several hours just theory crafting and making different armor sets to try to put this together. So let's go right in there, and what we're going to be doing is I have no hunting horn. I decided not to go with the hunting horn. We're going to go with the sword and shield, because I just like faster weapons. So the weapon, you could use hunting horn if you want, but I find the sword and shield perfect for this build and perfect for my playstyle. So let's get right into it. So we are doing the Mushroom Mancer healing build. So as you can see on my equipment skills, I got defense boost going, wide range going, counter strike going, divine blessing going, speed eating, mushroom mancer, and free meal. And you're gonna be just buffing and healing your teammates like crazy while still inflicting damage. And we went with the paralysis Ardian sword and shield as well. And as you can see on the bottom right, the reason why I went defense boost is because we're using a lot of rarity 5. We are using rarity 5 and rarity 6 gear. So you want your defense a little bit higher. So that's the only reason why I went with defense boost. But let's get right into it. So I went with the Ardian sword and shield. And here are my rolls. Attack, affinity, and then I almost rolled one more element boost, but that's okay. Rolled an attack. So we got 205 attack, 254 element, 10% affinity, and plus 30 sharpness. I think this is it's like almost near perfect, but this would do for now. If you don't have an Ardian weapon, you go with the Lalabarina. Um, this is a great sword and shield. The Lalabarina tree got good paralysis, good attack, good affinity, so you could just go with that. So I'm rocking these two sword and shields weapons. And let's go over the gear. So I went with the Chotacabra helm, because it gives wide range and speed healing, and I'll go over each perk, what it does. I went with the sealed coat. It gave 4 perks of wide range. The Udra arms, because of counter strike and speed eating. The Suja sash for rank 3 divine blessing, and the Melahoa root legs for the level 3 mushroom mancer. And what each of these things do is wide range is any item you eat or you drink, it's going to affect all your allies at a much wider radius. So you're going to be hit, if you're a little far away, you'll still hit them. Counter strike, so anytime you get knocked back, you're going to gain 25 attack raw right off the bat, and it'll extend the time of how long you have counter strike. Level 3 divine blessing, take 50, reduces damage by 50% when it kicks in. Speed eating for the speed of when you're eating mushrooms. Level 3 mushroom mancer, you could digest pretty much all the shrooms, right? And free meal, so every time we eat a mushroom, there's a 45% chance that it's not going to be taken up. And guess what? We don't use any potions. We don't use any max potions. We're just using mushrooms. And I went with the defense 4 charm as well. And for the gems, so we finished defense. We did free meal, 3 satiated jewels, 3 defense jewels, and 1 counter jewel. Just so we max everything out. And honestly, I'm kind of like OCD. My OCD kicks in. This looks super clean, super neat, and it just looks amazing when I look at it. I just need a better handicraft jewel. Like paralyzer and handicraft, and then here I could put something else with handicraft, and then razor sharp with handicraft. So I went with razor sharp, handicraft, and paralyzer for the decos for the Ardian sword and shield, and then for the Lalabarina, I went with the paralyzer, crit stat, and draw jewel. Yeah, and that's the build. You could use corrupted mantle, or you could use the mending mantle. And let's go over the shrooms really quick. So I have my radio here, right? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the blue mushroom on your bar over here on the bottom right. As you can see, I'm switching it up. So you can just quickly hit it whenever you need to use it, right? And what's good about the sword and shield is that you can hold the block button and then just use your blue mushroom. And then if you need to use anything else, this is where you use the radio menu. So the toadstool gives you recovery of the red bar health. So if I eat this, right? Let's oh, well, I don't know what happened to the guy here. Anyway, when you get hit by the dummy, you'll recover the red health faster. Devil's Blight is your stamina, gives a boost to your stamina refill. Parashroom and Nitro Shroom is your demon drug and armor skin. As you can see, I have 401 defense now and 218 attack. That lasts for a good while. Excite Shroom is a random buff, and then the Mandragora is your max potions. This is the only one that doesn't buff, that doesn't apply to your allies at all. So this is just for you. But everything else is for your allies, and you could just spam it, right? And you could just hit. If somebody needs a shroom, bam, hit it, and then go back to fighting. We need to use this. Go back to fighting, right? So I like the speed healing, the free meal, and honestly, all of this just works together so perfectly. And I'm sure there are better builds out there, but I find this to be super fun. And on top of that, with your sword and shield, with the paralysis sword and shield, you're gonna be stunning the enemies as well, 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times if you get lucky. It's not as fast as the dual blades, but it'll do the trick. And we went with 2 razor sharpen handicraft just so we don't have to sharpen throughout the fight. So this actually lasts for a long time. So that's the build, guys. If you guys can help me make it better, be my guest, please. Put your comments in the comments section and let me know what you think. All right, see you guys in the next video.